Hi guys. So at the weekend, oh, look like I've got a halo. At the weekend I went to a place near Wigan called the Junkman, and it's in like an old workmen's club, and I think he must go around doing house clearances, so there's all sorts in there, all sorts. So it was really good. Anyway, I'm going to show you the treasures that I found, but first of all I'm going to show you the tip of my work studio. Enjoy. So I actually work in here. This is my salon, and obviously I've come back off holiday and it's just a tip. It is just a tip, but I know where everything is. Things are out of place because I've done some journal stuff, and there's my little backwash, look. So excuse me a minute because there's someone at the door. Oh, it's alright, it's next door. Oh look, my mum and dad as well. Nah, bless them. Watching over me as I work and play with the paints and stuff. So yes, so this is my messy art room, and normally I work at that desk, but as you can see it's tip, and I haven't had a right lot of chance to sort it out. So anyway, go back to my little treasures in amongst everything else that I got. Oh, I got a new mixed media pad the other day because I want to do something with that. Okay, so this is going to be very difficult because I haven't really got any room. Let's pull up a salon chair, and I can't be bothered carrying all of my books that I got. So water, because it's so hot. Right then, so this is my pile of things that I got, and it's all pretty much, it's all books, but I quite like this because it was full of tables, and it's only Diddy, but I liked it. And yeah, 1970, so I like that. Sorry about the shadow of my phone, it's because I've got my salon lights on. And then I fell in love with this book. This book is ancient, I'm sure, but we all remember Pear Soap, and I think it's still available. And look at that, it's just lovely. So I don't know that this will end up being used for anything really. The work, something happy till he gets in. And then there's some writing in here, but it says 1898. So how wonderful is that? And it's an encyclopedia and all sorts. So Silas White, how wonderful. Excuse my flycatcher going off if you can hear it, but I fell in love with this book, and it was, well, it is wonderful. Look, it's not in the best condition, but oh, look at that, it's already crunched up. It's lovely, and I thought, right, that's going home with me. So yeah, so I don't know that I'll use it in my junk journals because it's just amazing. But that was that one. Let me move out a bit, I might be able to see a bit better, might we? There. Now this one is 1001 Gems of Poetry, and it's like, it was like going into the Workingmen's Club, and everything was just everywhere. There was furniture, some guy bought, this is just full of poems, and it's got some pictures in too. So I thought that was really pretty as well. And I think this is really old. 1967. Wow. So yeah, impressed with that. But again, not sure that I'll use it in my journals because I quite like the poems in it. Then apparently I was talking to the lady as I was purchasing all my wares, and she said that they'd done a house clearance and it was an old lady who was a seamstress, and they'd got a wedding dress and a christening gown that was made out of the wedding dress, and oh, beautiful things. So I bought this pattern because it was lovely. It cost me £2. So there's a pattern in there because we all like pattern paper, so I'll probably use that. Then I got these just because I quite liked, well, I think that was stuck in something else, and I like the tea stain on that envelope. Look at how old that envelope is, and it's oh, look at that, 5D, and that's the Queen when she was a young girl. Wow. So that's quite old. I don't quite know how, but I'll be able to find the stamp and work from there. And then Royal Liver Society. So this is like Liverpool. And again, it's a receipt book. But I really liked everything that was like in it. 1938 to 1942. But I liked how it was. And I liked the inside of it is like that, and then there's like a little things about asking for purchasing a house. So yeah, and I thought it was really cool, so I got that as well. Then I got another encyclopedia. This is a Pears one in better condition. Obviously a younger edition, but I liked it because it's an encyclopedia. And yes, 1970, so that's what, it's still 50 odd year old, older than me, because I was born in 71. I liked this because it was Latin, so again, a bit of something different. Oh, important. That's a Clarks's, I don't even know, shoe thing. There you go. So I quite like what you can find in these old books. So this is Latin, so you could learn Latin with this book. But I liked it, and it hasn't got a cover on. It's a bit worse for wear, but I do like it. Laws of Evidence, a constable's guide. So I like this as well because I like the size of the book. I just liked that size. Thought it would make a nice journal. And then I saw this one, which again, I like the size of the book, and I just like some of the pages. So there's not really, I thought that would be quite nice, but it's been laminated, so to protect it. I don't know why people do that. But. And then I love the size of this Switzerland book, and I think it must be like a guide, but it's full of maps. So that's amazing. And it tells you all about Switzerland. Cool. Oh, we've got a fly issue, partly because of where we live. And our zapper keeps going off because we've perched it somewhere. And then I bought a French to English dictionary, which again was very old. Well, it looks old. How's that one? I don't really know. I don't know. Oh, 1961. So that's pretty old. I like this one too. It was typewriting. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, I like this. So it's got teaching yourself how to typewrite, I think. But I quite like some of the pages in it because look at that. It's got like script writing in it. And these. So yeah, so I sort of fell in love with that because I like the keys. And it's teaching you to type. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So yes, so I like that because of the keys in it and other nice things. And all of this cost me like £35. This is like a ledger book that I found. Yeah. I don't know what it says actually inside. Sole traders accounts. So it's like someone's accounts or how to do them. But again, I like the pictures in them. I have got a bigger or newer book like this, and the pages are lovely for just adding interest to your journal pages. So I like that. This one was something to do with Dutch. Now I don't know if it's just a reading book. Oh, have a look. And that's from somebody in Formby. But there's like a letter in the back, instructions. And it's telling you not to pronounce this sentence aloud until you reach instruction number 7. Oh, okay. So I think this is teaching you German. Yes, I think it is. But again, I quite like some of the little pictures because there's a nice church there. Bookmark. Bit of writing in. Not that I'll understand it because I don't speak German. Haven't done for a long time, but I do understand little bits of it. Because I did it at school all those years ago. So occasionally I can sort of remember bits and bobs. What have we on here? Aspects of the economy, implications of accounting. So there you go. Someone's telephone number's in here, so I won't do that, and their address, but look at that. Aren't they lovely? And they look nice. So yeah. And then I think, oh days, that might fall over. This one. Yep, they've all fallen over. Never mind. I like this because of the map in the front. It's a bit warped, but it's warped. But I like this. And it's got Albania, and that must be the top of Greece. And it's only got part of England on too, part of Britain. The English saga. But again, I just liked it. I just liked it. So, old books that might end up just going into landfill if I don't buy them and they don't sit on my shelf. And I like to look at them. And then I got this one, which I don't really know what it says. Something Webster's collective dictionary, I think. But I like this because of those pages. Look at that. Oh, yeah, love that. Love it, love it. And again, it's old. It's old, and there's Mr. Webster that wrote it. And here we are, 1941. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dictionary. Beautiful. So yeah, fell in love with that one. And then, as I was waiting for my daughter, I found this tin. Look at it. It's a cigarette tin. Really like it. Really like it. And I think it was made in Ireland. Imperial Tobacco Company of Great Britain and Ireland Limited. So there you go. Beautiful tin, well worn, but it's now mine. And I will keep my nice things in there. And then I saw this tin. And this tin, I liked it. And I opened it up because it's hinged. And inside was another tin. And there was a box in there as well. And I don't know what the box is from. And I don't know what these are for. But they're in there. And a little bit of card. So I'll shut that. Because then this tin, milady, opens completely. If I can get the lid off. Excuse me a second. I'll just do that. And then it was filled with, that wasn't in there, but this all was. And this is labels, and I do believe it's got a load of labels in. It has a load of labels in. So it was nice. But their throat lozenge tin. So I love tins. And then in here, and I do believe that this came from the older lady that has obviously passed away. And in here are, I believe, needles, pins. Let me just stop a minute. So inside here, I think, are pins. I did have a sneak peek at one, and this one. But it actually says on here, made in Australia. And then there's insect pins. So that's what that is. Let me see if I can open a different one. Let's see if this, this one I might open easier. Oh, made in Austria, not Australia. So they're all wrapped up, and look at them. So fine. Can you see that? And there's, oh, they're sharp, but as I've just poked my finger. So they're beautiful. So I'm thinking that these must be, again, from the older lady's seamstress's house. And there's one, well, there's a lot of one, and this is a bit heavier. What's in here? Oh, there's more in there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 packs of them, and then there's some loose ones as well. So they'll come in handy for my little bits of sewing, won't they? Because they're so fine. And I just love the little bags that they're in as well. And then this tin has got a piece of cork in it, but then it's got that in, which has got needle holes in. So I don't know what it was used for, but I can't get that out. It must be glued in. So it's got pinpricks in. So she must have used it for something. And then I saw this and I loved it. And it's a tin with the Queen on. Our Lizzie. I like our Lizzie. And it's a souvenir to celebrate the coronation of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the 2nd of June 1953. With the compliments of Oxo Limited London. So it was an Oxo tin. How fabulous is that? And there was no little treasures in there, but a little bit of writing in the lid. And I thought that was wonderful. So I'm now building up quite a nice little tin collection. Love it. And I love that the tins go in tins. I love it. And that was my finds on Saturday. And I found out about this guy, this place, through Lindsay at the Vintage Button. Because she's a northern girl that lives down south somewhere. So go check her channel out and give her a like and follow her, because she's really cool and really good, and she makes some really lovely junk journals, and she does some really nice hauls with what she gets. But I'm well impressed with my little finds on Saturday, and I spent probably £35 for all of them, and now I just need to use them all. But I have thought of what I want to do with a lot of them, so yeah. Anyway, I think it's Tuesday. I'm not right sure. It must be Tuesday. My granddaughter's at nursery till dinner, and it's like I get time to do stuff. I get time to do things like this, and clean and do the washing, and the dishwasher's on, and just time to breathe without having a little one around. She's 2. She's everywhere, and life's chaotic when she's at home, which is all the time because they live here, which is wonderful in itself. So I'm very grateful. But anyway, it's Tuesday. I've now got to go because I've got to start working in a tidy-ish salon. So I need to have a quick whiz round in here and tidy up. But I love working in my messy workshop, craft room, salon. But it's also the coolest room in the house while the temperatures are 30 odd outside. So it's nice. So have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. And I hope you like this, and I hope you enjoy my books, and no doubt I'll make some videos with what I make from it, all these pieces of paper that I've now got that I need to use. So I might make another new journal. I'm really into making the actual journals. I really like it. So anyway, have a good time today, whatever you're doing, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.